In last week's episode, we moved the cows into the paddock in front of the house, and it turned out to be a very good decision. The very next morning, we noticed number 3 acting strangely. She looked uncomfortable, slowly plodding around the paddock, laying down, standing back up again, and there was only really one explanation. She was clearly in stage 1 of labour. Here you can see her tail lifting, the base of her spine arching as she pushes the calf into the birth canal. And she's also defecating a lot, which is another common sign of labour beginning. A little while later, I went out to check on her and noticed a thick mucus discharge hanging from her vulva, another major indicator that birth was getting close, so we were super excited. We had loads of jobs planned for today, but they all instantly were put on hold because there was no way we were going to miss this momentous occasion again. From the house, we spent the next hour eagerly watching her through binoculars as she waddled back and forth across the paddock. Eventually, we quietly walked up the driveway so we wouldn't disturb her. Thankfully, she didn't seem bothered at all by us, and even kindly turned around to give us the perfect view. Apart from seeing cows giving birth on TV, we've never really witnessed them in real life before. So honestly, we had no idea what to expect, how long it would take, or when, if ever, we should have to intervene. Not long after we settled down for our private performance, stage 2 labour began. She lay down on her side with her back legs stretched out, and she started pushing hard. Unfortunately, you can't hear her groaning, but we can. You can see her urging. She's going to walk across the camera just at the right moment when she gives birth, isn't she? There we go. Legs are stretched. That's it, she's pushing. What's the chances? Hey, 20 years ago you thought you'd be sitting there watching a cow giving birth. Your cow better than that.
I just want to go and stroke her.
Yeah, I want to be down to the dirty end so I can see it come out. It's very inconvenient that she's turned the wrong way.
Go in and walk round.
No, I don't want to upset her. It's bad enough giving birth, let alone having someone with a camera up your vag.
Then you guys worry, you just carry on eating.
Yeah.
So do you reckon that was contractions when she was going?
Yeah, and she had her legs straight. Yeah, she was pushing and... There she goes, we're going for again. not sure how long you leave them for before you go in and intervene though.
Pardon you.
Aren't we?
Minutes to 2 hours.
What, that takes them to give birth? Damn,
Way before.
Holy crap, I should have gone to the toilet before I came out then, shouldn't I?
Though heifers might take longer, up to 4 hours. Stage 1 preparation can be 2 to 6 hours, but if the water bag appears and there's no calf in 2 hours, or if a cow tries hard for 30 minutes with no progress, in stage 2 it's time to call it vet.
Bugger the vet. Get your gloves on. Actually, that's something we should have bought, wasn't it? Should have bought some gloves.
Well, we got gloves.
Long gloves, you want something, you don't want to leave them behind.
Things so not sure of her water bags. Is that what was hanging out of her bum? No,
she's definitely in labour. I think she'll be fine. The other two are fine.
Yeah, I think she'll be fine.
I'm just getting excited, hoping that I can join in and play, but... Georgia wouldn't let me come in on the birthing when she had her kids. It's only fair that she lets me join in with her.
I will let you watch the video if you ask me.
He actually sent me bits of the video, or bits of photos of it. I saw a bit too much of my daughter than I needed to, but it was quite cool. Nice. Luckily it's not in view, but I do have that on sound. Do you know what I should have done? Brought my coffee out with me.
Put the car down. That's what I should have done.
Dear, that's a bit of a groan, wasn't it, mate?
Soon the amniotic sac or water bag, depending where you come from, clearly became visible. At this point, the calf was definitely on its way. The water bag ruptured and suddenly we could see the calf's front feet and nose. Unfortunately, I dropped the camera at this very moment with excitement, so sadly you don't get to see that bit. But just imagine a balloon filled with water popping.
Go on, one more chuff and it'll be out. There he goes. Woohoo! I can see his little leggies.
Everything seemed to be going perfectly according to the textbook, or in our case, Google. Then she stood up. and somehow the calf was sucked back inside. We are not sure if the calf had suddenly developed stage fright, or maybe Mum was just having second thoughts. Either way, those next few minutes were tense. We sat there wondering, do we help? Do we call the vet? Or do we just trust the process? We really didn't want to intervene unless it became absolutely necessary. See his little nose. I think that's his nose, isn't it? It's twitching. Oh, and it's back in again.
Well, that's obviously the water sack, so half an
The
hour
bit at the
to-
bottom is, yeah, but the bit that's hanging out of her butt is the feet. And I
Yeah.
got a feeling before that was the nose coming out as well. Mate. She kept changing positions, trying to find the perfect spot to give birth, and then finally she settled one last time. This time we got full front row seats to the birth. Our cows are incredibly relaxed. She didn't mind us nearby at all, and while she pushed, Alfie, our firstborn calf, stayed close beside her for support. A few more powerful pushes later, we couldn't believe how lucky we were to witness something so incredible so close up. And there it is, a brand new calf entering the world for the very first time. The calf instantly broke free from the afterbirth, lifted and shook its head, and sneezed amniotic fluid from its nose. We both let out a huge sigh of relief. At first we were slightly concerned because Mum didn't seem particularly attentive to the calf straight away. So naturally we did what everyone does, and we googled it. Thankfully, it turns out this is a completely normal as contractions continue after birth, while the membrane detached internally, which is part of stage 3, the shedding of the placenta. Meanwhile, the calf couldn't have cared less, happily flopping around beside her mum. Oh, mate. Once Mum had gained her strength and was back on her feet, she started encouraging the calf to stand and walk. And honestly, the next few minutes were adorable but absolutely hilarious.
The poor little thing kept trying to stand, but those front legs simply refused to cooperate. Every attempt ended the same way, face planting into the paddock. And again she tried, and again she crashed back to the floor. But she was determined, which is a great sign and means she's a healthy calf. Watching the tiny new life enter the world was honestly one of the most amazing moments we've ever experienced. Well, apart from giving birth to our own children, that is.
Hey.
Eventually she managed to engage all four legs and finally stood upright, although very, very wobbly. She looked like she had far too many gins and was trying to walk home after a good night out with girls. All of our 3 cows have had different coloured calves, which was a bit surprising because they are all white and both bulls were black. Oh, nearly. After a few more tumbles, she slowly grew stronger, and before long, the rest of the herd wandered over to meet their newest family member. It was such a beautiful moment, and one we'll never forget. Moments like these remind us how incredible life truly is on our farm, and we are so pleased we're able to share this journey with you all. Until next time.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and share.